Hello, my lovely YouTubers. So I have an unboxing for you guys today. I ordered this orchid a few weeks ago, and the seller, I think he was holding it because of the weather. It couldn't have arrived on a more perfect day. The weather today is 71 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny and just absolutely beautiful. I wish every day of the year could be like today because it's so pretty and warm out. And it just gets me in the spring spirit. I can't wait for spring. I have so many things that I want to accomplish garden-wise this year. So this is an orchid that I purchased from a seller on eBay. I will link to his page where you can see his sale items down in the description section of this video. And in addition to the new orchid, I also purchased a whole box of potting supplies from repotme.com. And so I will leave this unboxing for the end of the video. I don't know if anybody else gets excited about potting supplies like I do. I just get unnaturally excited about potting supplies. I purchased a pre-made mix of catasetum type mix, and I'll show you guys that at the end of this video. I'm going to be repotting all of my catasetums on video for you guys. So stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to see all the repotting supplies that I purchased from repotme.com. And as far as shipping goes, they were super quick. I recently bought all of these potting supplies and it's already here today. It got here before the orchid did. So if you guys are kind of hesitant because you think it's going to take a long time to get potting supplies and you'd rather just go out and buy some from Lowe's or Home Depot, they actually ship really quickly. So I recommend repotme.com for all of your potting needs. Okay, so first unboxing will be the orchid that I purchased off of eBay. And I love this seller. I have purchased from him before in the past, and he always sends really healthy plants, but it's always a gamble when you purchase during the winter time. So I have no idea what to expect, but I'm kind of worried because the origin is from Wisconsin, which this time of the year gets really cold. So I just hope that the plant itself is okay. So I guess I'm going to take it from the top. Lots and lots of newspaper for insulation. I'm very nervous. I don't know what I'm going to be opening up here, but I've always purchased really healthy plants from the seller in the past, so I'm hoping I get the same sort of experience this time. Wow, really packaged. Goodness, I'm so nervous. I hope it's okay. Oh, it looks kind of sad. Ugh. Okay, so it's packaged in sphagnum moss, and it does have these new growths here. There's a new growth there, and a new growth over here. But it does look kind of sad. The pseudobulb here is a little bit shriveled, but hopefully it will make a hasty recovery, especially with the new growing season coming upon us. And because I purchased this one from Wisconsin, I was sort of expecting a little bit of a stressed out plant. So hopefully this guy will make a quick recovery. And he is really wiggly in the pot, so I'm probably going to stake him to this stick here. And hopefully he'll grow lots and lots of healthy new roots with the new growing season coming up. So this is my Paphinia newdeckeri. So there you see. This is a new species for me. I haven't grown any Paphinias prior to this one. If you guys remember from my last video, I actually purchased a Paphinia stanhopea cross at the orchid show that I went to. So I'm sort of jumping in with both feet here. I don't know whether they'll do well in my conditions or if I'll be able to keep them happy, but I'm really, really hoping that this one does well for me. Oh, and it's actually I purchased this from an eBay seller, and it looks like he got it from Equigenera, which is a really famous orchid nursery that has many, many species, and really the only way that you can get their plants is when they come to the United States, or you can do large bulk orders with them, but you pretty much have to be a nursery to purchase those. Okay, so next box to unpack is the packaging material that I bought from repotme.com, and this is hopefully going to be enough potting media to get me through the new potting season. Okay, so here is my purchased potting supplies. I purchased a bag of Orchiata. It is medium Orchiata Monterey bark, and it's going to be the perfect size for me because I want to use this to repot a lot of my Cattleyas. And the reason I want to use the Orchiata is because supposedly it lasts a lot longer than your regular bark mixes. So I'm really curious to try this stuff out, see how it works for my conditions, and if my orchids do really well in it, I'll probably purchase a much bigger bag. But this is probably only going to give me about 3 pots worth of potting media. The next item that I purchased was a cork mount. I want to do a mounting video with you guys. I have several mounted orchids. I haven't done any mounting videos with you guys though. I wanted to purchase a cork mount because I didn't want any bugs or decay or anything like that. I wanted to purchase something that was pristine. That way I wouldn't have to worry about bugs or anything like that being in the wood. Whenever you collect wood or mounting materials from the wild, there's always a chance that you could be bringing insects into your home. It's recommended that you treat the wood, but I really didn't want to go through all of that. I was feeling kind of lazy, so I just purchased this one from repotme.com. And the final thing that I purchased was the classic blend of Phalaenopsis mix. And the reason I purchased this one is because I think it's going to be a really good mix for my catasetums. Normally I use a straight sphagnum mix for my catasetums, but this one had a little bit of sponge rock in it, and I think that'll be really, really nice for my catasetums. Repotme.com actually lists all of their blends by species or genus, so if you're confused about what you should purchase for a particular orchid, then you can just go on there and search for your particular genus like Dendrobium or Oncidium, and then they'll give recommendations for whichever mix works with certain orchids. They did have a catasetum section, but I didn't agree with the potting material that they suggested, so that's why I'm getting this Phalaenopsis Gold Classic Orchid Mix. They recommended almost like a Cymbidium terrestrial kind of mix for catasetums, and I don't really agree with that, so this is just a personal preference for me that I purchased the Phalaenopsis Gold Classic Orchid Mix. So it's a lot of really, really good materials in here. It has the Chilean sphagnum moss and then sponge rock, and I think there's something else in here. I can't remember what else is used in this mix. Maybe like a fine fir bark. So as you can see, it'll be a fairly dense mix, but the sponge rock will open it up a little bit more and allow it to breathe, and that's exactly what I want for my catasetums. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and opening up all these goodies with me. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can always leave them down in the comment section of this video. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one in the future. I'll see you guys later.